we are loading up the bus with the C6 Corvette competition drift build, our 1100 wheel horsepower C6 Corvette. As we were taking it drifting, we had prepped this thing and the bus for Drift Week, and we didn't get the last few things we wanted to get done to take the bus cross country, not to mention the weather wasn't looking great because it was going to rain every day. So anyway, everything was more or less ready to go. So there's an event at a new track. This is a brand new track in Florida. It's called Leadfoot City. So they built a really massive skid pad with like 100-mile-an-hour entries. They've got an 8th-mile drag strip that's going to be set up for no prep and like specifically street racing style, because it's got like a stoplight and everything for the start. It could be really cool for no prep, which is great for us because we're building a no prep car, and there's not a ton of that in Florida. There's a lot of cool potential here, and I'm really curious to see how it pans out, what the track's like, go support them in this venture, because you know, in a time where all these tracks are closing, for a track to be opening is a great thing. So I'm really excited. Rad Dan's coming in his pro car, I think with no panels on it either, so we can really drive hard. We should have taken the panels off this thing so we could match, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna have at least one other really rowdy car to drive with, and we got tires, we got a car. I'm excited to get some more seat time in this thing and get some more miles under the bus's belt, because it is nice, and we got the generator working. This will be the first time we've gone to an event with the generator working in this thing in over a year. So upgrades all around. Oh, and before Drift Week, we had modified these door hold open deals. Hopefully should be able to get the car in here without having to finagle with the doors. We got new seats, we changed the seats. Now we've got a regular Bride out of the Miata and a Halo seat for the passengers, keep them extra safe, which is perfect because we're gonna be doing 100-mile-an-hour entries. So gotta keep the precious cargo passengers safe. All right, Jibber Jabber, let's get this.
Perfect and everything.
Yeah. I remember we did the tape, which I forgot about.
That Mark is cutting me out from my
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's looking in the trailer and not seeing. I'm like, this is a one-time thing.
I definitely wouldn't have noticed. All right. Need another M18 battery. All right. Well, we're squatted up bright and early. Boys went in to grab drinks for the cooler. All right, I'm going to fill up with diesel, which is going to be quite a lot of diesel. I haven't filled this thing up since we were on the way to Kentucky. That's how big the tank is. So much fuel. good. We're 180 on the coolant temp, which is where it likes to generally always run, and 150 on the transmission temp. It's chilling. Doesn't even care. Not even flustered. There's a little bit of a hill. We've lost 1/2 mile an hour. Okay, full mile an hour. I'm not pinned either. I'm just keeping my foot in the same spot. Well, we've got a bit of a drive ahead of us, so we just kind of settled down and got to cruising. Luckily, this thing will cruise at 75 all day long. It has the power, for sure, to go faster. It's just kind of out of gear there because it's only a 4-speed transmission. Would be nice to have a 6 and be able to go a little bit faster or be able to just cruise at that speed at a lower RPM, but you know, hey, I can't complain that this big old thing can cruise down the road at the speed limit. So I'm excited about this trip because this is our first time really using the bus in well over a year, really since we broke down. The first time taking it as a group. The OSW trip was kind of a test run. Just me and Josue drove there. Raldo drove separate. You know, it just wasn't the same as getting the whole group together and we're all riding out in the bus. So we're making our way there. You know, this track from where we are is kind of a little tricky to get to, so there's going to be a lot of back roads involved, but hey, it's a good test of the bus. You know, once we got through the busier areas, we got into this nice, chill 2-lane road, and all in all, the bus is really not bad at all to drive, despite its big size. You know, it has the power, it has the brakes. The trickiest thing is the steering. You can kind of find yourself chasing the wheel because there's a bit of slop, and when you're trying to keep yourself in a regular lane, that can be kind of tricky. And as we got closer to the track, the lanes got narrower and narrower, so you know, it was a real good test of driving the old bus. A little bit of everything on this drive.
Getting narrower and narrower as we get closer.
But you can see that car, like the car fills most of our lane.
Oh.
This is why we gotta do freaking CarPlay or something in this thing, a dedicated GPS. The whole phone thing. Hey, do we? Oh, yeah. We go to the second gate, I assume. Oh, listen.
Yeah. Here already?
Yeah.
With the car inside here, right?
Yep.
Okay, I know where I'm putting it.
Okay.
You're gonna just follow one of these guys.
Yeah, let me, oh, I can't back up. Alright, that's fine.
Against the line.
Yeah.
Cool.
skid pad at OSW. So it's like third's gonna be like 110, 115 probably, which is like way too much for this. But second's probably gonna be a little short. We'll see though. Try it as is, because then it'll give us a baseline. No sense in changing it when we might not need to change it. For the first session, we're not doing the full 8-mile run-up, just so everyone can get used to the track before we go hog wild doing 100 miles an hour. Lap in and pretty much exactly what I was expecting. The gearing is just too short. It's just, we can make it work, but we got a quick change. Might as well change it. All right, well, the tires are still brand new. The service is very, very nice on tires. We are gonna do a gear change where we'll have like 95 in third. Should be like money. It'll be a little long for like the tighter stuff, but it should be good for the most of it. Yeah, that's a long way.
It is. If you mash it from here, you're gonna want to enter that right where the pole is.
The first pole?
If you're pulling it hard, yeah.
It's me and Dan. Acceleration would be, you know?
Yeah, it gives you a chance to actually floor it.
Yeah, we just like never get to do that. I entered a little bit early, but
Yeah, once you get used to it, you'll fucking it.
Yeah, I'm just like out of gear too, so I don't downshift, but it works. Fourth gear this time. Aero Dash here is I can play back. I can watch the log. Here we go, about to start. Oh, leave the line second, third, fourth. Oh, that was on. That was right down. That's at 83. It's a little slow. The run before that was 86. Either way, I mean, we're in the 80s onto a skid pad. It ain't bad. After watching the playback of a few other runs, the GPS is definitely lagging way behind. When we do the top of third, it would say we're still doing 15. So based on gearing, we're around 100, and we're going to try to go faster. Track has really good tire wear, and then the Nittos are also great for lasting a long time. So between those two, we did all those runs on one set of tires. We're just now changing. were moving on that one.
Dude, I felt like I was gonna die.
We were moving on that one. We were coming in hot,
I was like, this is fast.
dude. We were coming in hot. I'm gonna try this time for the last turn into the spectator alley, go down to second. So then I can like, ah. Successful test day of the car. Car was great. This track's a lot of fun. This facility's great. It's a lot more fun than it looks because it's got such good grip and the tire life is phenomenal. But with the grip, man, it's like this thing hooks up on street tires, you know, on the run up. I really want to take this thing down the drag strip soon and see what it'll do with the boost turned up. But yeah, wow. That was so much fun. I had a blast driving this thing, even not doing a ton of tandem, just running this thing through the ringer. But the bus was great on the way here. I don't want to speak too soon on that, but oh, let me turn on. You got to use the features, dude. Hold on. Got my main switch there, and then the lights turn on automatically with the when you latch the door. Got the features, got to use them, you know. Now you can see. That's nice.
Race car.
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
This is the way I left him in my head.
Because there's not enough room over there.
No, to back up, you can't back up. You definitely have to go forward.
For some reason, the drive home from the track, it always seems a little bit easier than the drive there because, you know, you kind of did what you came to do. Hopefully your car didn't break, you had fun, you had a good time, and it's like, if there's an issue now, at least we got something out of it. We went and drove. So cruising back at night, though, this is the first time I've driven this thing at night, and in a while, and it reminded me of the things that we've been working towards, like interior lights and the navigation and all this stuff. It's very, very apparent at night why you need that. You cannot see anything. You can't see any of the gauges, any of the switches. You know, there's a few gauges that the backlights work well, but it's not ideal. But fortunately, again, everything else bus-wise is not too bad. I mean, it gets up and goes really easily. You can keep up with traffic. That's one of the biggest things when you're towing or driving something this big is, you know, being able to get out of your own way is nice. Really, the only thing you've got to work for is just keeping her in the lane. I mean, it's a big old bus. So after just about everyone had fallen asleep, maybe from the diesel smell, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's because of the smooth ride. We finally made it back home in one piece with the bus still working. So now it's time to unload everything. And, you know, again, we've gotten fairly quick at this. The first couple times we loaded up the bus, you know, you're not sure where everything's going to fit and how much stuff you can fit. And it takes a little bit longer. But now, you know, it really doesn't feel any much more of a nuisance than loading up the enclosed trailer. I mean, in some ways even easier because in the enclosed, we don't have a great spot to put tires, wheels and tires without them being in the way. So overall, bus is working well. All right, well, we got all the main stuff unloaded out of the bus. It's definitely one of those things. The more we use it, the quicker we are at unloading it. There's definitely a few things to kind of add to the immediate to-do list after taking this trip. This trip was a much better test than the OSW trip that we did recently because the OSW trip, we make that drive all the time. So I didn't even need to use my maps, and it's a pretty short trip, and you know, going on the highway again, longer trip, having to use maps, that was a big nuisance, like having to keep my phone on my lap or trying to put it up on the thing. So that's one of the top priorities, is getting a GPS system. Definitely still getting some diesel fumes in the bus from the generator, so we need to revisit resealing the exhaust on the bottom, and then the interior lights. That's kind of my list at the moment, but we got to finish unloading, and then we're gonna have Geraldo take it for a test drive, because he hasn't really driven it but around here, and I really want him to experience what it feels like to drive this thing, because it's tricky and there's some challenges, but it's also really cool. Like, it feels pretty sick. Growing up always wanting a semi truck or a big rig, you know, driving this thing it gets me hyped, so I'm curious to see how he feels about it. But first things first, we gotta get the car unloaded. All right, it's time. Geraldo's first bus drive. No pressure.
Drive the bus. I'm a little nervous, but I'm confident.
Oh yeah. So the signals are on your left with your foot.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
And you hold. Yeah, that's left.
I remember now. Just first time jitters.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to get
You're
full
good.
control.
You're good.
Full
You're good.
control.
Take your time. I'm chilling.
All right. And that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. And remember that the wheels are behind us, so you can take the front bumper pretty far out. Yeah.
can't see that corner, huh?
No.
What do you just...
Yes.
Okay.
And for it. Isn't that wild?
Don't care.
Now you're in overdrive.
How's that line look?
Good.
I feel like the biggest things is that learning, like, the brake is definitely, maybe it's my foot position.
The view from over here is amazing, though.
It's nice. It's really open over there.
Hello down there.
Look at that sunset.
No, you gotta stay on the road now.
Yeah, you're committed.
You made it out here.
Committed to staying on the road. Oh, you got it, dude. She's got freaking steering angle for days.
Days.
Easy.
Like it's nothing. How's it feel?
Amazing.
It feels
Big
pretty
truck.
cool.
All that sim work got me prepared.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now for the big challenge.
You hug to the right or?
Oh,
Breeze.
middle. Run middle. I go kind of like middle-ish.
Okay.
Just don't cut it too tight too early because there is that tree that sticks way off. And then make sure you're watching the left for the mailbox. Keep going a little bit, and good. Yeah, neutral, brake, either way.
And then?
That's pretty much it. Yep. Yep. Good job.
Thank you.
How'd it feel?
It was good. It honestly drives really well.
Yeah,
It
it's-
was very surprising. But watching you has helped too, so. If you think about the height, everything else just like a big car.
Yeah, it's
pretty
just
much.
a long car.
Long car.
Good rig. It did great this trip. No complaints really besides the diesel smell. But otherwise, I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you. We had 4 of us. We had all our stuff, the car. That's pretty much it. Any thoughts on your guys' end on what the bus needs sooner than later?
No,
Priority list?
Pretty much covered. I think you covered it. The diesel thing was the biggest thing. Just it's annoying.
Yeah.
Just smelling diesel all day.
Yeah.
It's not that bad either. It's not like a.
Yeah, but we definitely need to sort that out.
Yes, definitely.
Little
But
things to address.
other
Yeah.
than that,
Work in progress.
Not too bad, yeah.